Phase 4 of the M&A process is selection and structuring. So this is where you actually get to meet with potential buyers in what's called management meetings. Now, typically our clients prefer to do this off-site, so we may find a mutually convenient location somewhere else in the country or somewhere else in the state to have these off-site meetings, again, to preserve confidentiality. And this is really a chance for you and your management team to sell the company, to sell the opportunity, to get the buyers excited in taking the next step. And again, it's a great chance for you to see if there could be a cultural fit between your team and the potential new owner. Now, once these management meetings are completed, interested buyers will then submit what is called a letter of intent, LOI, letter of intent. And this is a more formal offer from the buyer, which will provide a specific valuation or price for the company. It'll lay out the structure of the transaction. It will provide a closing date for the transaction and specifically what the buyer will need to do in due diligence on their end. And it will lay out some other details pertinent to the deal closing. Now, ideally, you've got multiple letters of intent to review from qualified buyers, and you and your advisor will sit down and choose the buyer that you'd like to move forward in the process. And at this point, upon signing the letter of intent, you will be agreeing to a period of exclusivity, which is typically 60 to 90 days in line with the due diligence period for closing the transaction. Now, this exclusivity period, although both buyer and seller can still walk away from the transaction because it is non-binding, it provides a good faith understanding that the seller, you, the owner, will not be shopping the opportunity to anybody else during this period. Because keep in mind, a buyer will be investing a lot of time and resources by bringing on attorneys and accountants to go through their necessary due diligence for the opportunity. So it's a period of exclusivity where both buyer and seller are in good faith committed to getting a deal done together.